Oh man, Spider-Verse, Beyond the Spider-Verse getting a new release date. Finally, do we think the movie's finally going to come out? I think so. I'll tell you a movie that's finally coming out, and I'm hyped about it. Spaceballs 2. Rick Moranis is back. The cast photo is out, and man, getting some updates. You won't get an update on James Bond until next year, says Denis Villeneuve. Going to make you do some. It's going to make you do some mental gymnastics. Speaking of gymnastics, Millie Bobby Brown going to play a gymnast. How about that for a tease? You want another tease? Street Fighter teases a clip. Oh, it's a Segway marathon here with myself and Steph Sabra. Don't like it? Tough shit. Here we go. Ready? It is time for the movie trivia schmodown. Here we go. Bye. Hell yeah. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Joining me on the show as always.
Hell yeah. What's up? Good morning. Or
Unbelievable.
whatever. It's afternoon for you.
Almost. Yeah, just 12:03. 12:03. It's funny. I got to tell you, it's like as I was telling you, in the middle of yesterday's stream, I jumped off because I had a phone call regarding the pilot. And initially when we started writing the pilot, character was kind of out of shape and kind of bummy and all this. And as we're going through, the producer and the director were both like, well, clearly this guy they said that well, you can't do the schlubby thing. We got to make a reason the character has to be going to the gym. And as to this end, it's like almost like an addiction for the character. And I was like, that's felt great, but it also was a great, because my writing partner was like, yeah, it's more like an obsession for him, because these types of whatever it might be in his life, this kind of addictions that he goes through, and like this, whether it's focusing in on the gym, women, this, that, stand up, this, it's like it's that kind of character. And so it felt nice. It felt nice when we were talking about it,
Yeah. That's how also people with addictive personalities totally
Right.
works like that.
Totally. So it's like, so that's was one of the things. So we had a great conversation about yesterday, and kind of and because of that, so people know, Steph was so great yesterday, because we were supposed to record a reaction yesterday. We were supposed to do Predator 2, and I had to, at the last minute, I had to move things around because of the pilot. So Steph was great about it. And so it will be coming out, and we laughed because we were talking about, because Steph's right. This community is pretty awesome. It's really, really awesome. And every once in a while, a couple comments slip through, and the comment wasn't even necessarily like being a douche, but the insinuation was like, Steph has seen this movie before. And I was like, no, she hasn't. And then it's like, well, let's check. We'll go and we'll check the we'll check Cinepals or whatever where it was. And not once did Steph ever see it. She's frozen in fear right now. Absolutely frozen in fear that we're gonna. She couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe. Oh, there you go. Go on. Frozen in fear. Anyway, she'll be back. What sucks is that her camera looks so good. The lighting is so good. We don't ever freeze when we're doing the digital reactions, which is a good thing. But for live, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's bad on live. Not Mike's, as much shit as I give Mike, I should have yesterday, was it yesterday? When the hell was I on a show with him? Tuesday. I should have told Mike Mike's internet didn't freeze once on Tuesday, guys. None of us said anything about it. It's not nice that we did that. Not nice. It was very nice to just do that show with he and I. It was a nice show. But Steph is back, I think. Where the hell is she? What's happening? Oh, there you go. Wait. Oh, there you go.
Hi.
Right. What part? Where did you freeze? Because I felt like
That you were saying I was awesome for being so understanding.
you are, and then you missed everything else.
Yeah.
When we talked about how the community is pretty great, and then we said it was funny
Oh,
that
yes.
there was at one comment, and I said the guy wasn't even being that douchey, but he was just like, well, I just wish Steph would tell the truth that she has seen this already. She's seen Predator already. And we're like, no, she hasn't. And I'm like, let me see. I'll check Cinepals. I mean, I can't believe maybe I was like, maybe she forgot that she saw it, but I
I'd be
can't
so concerned.
I would be, yeah. So what's going on with Steph's brain? I was like, Steph's not a liar. So like she really,
Yeah, if I didn't remember stick around.
any of that stuff, stick around. Really? And the first time you saw Get to the Chopper, you didn't remember that? I'm like, all right,
Right.
so I'm like, okay, maybe I got to tell Steph to go to the doctor because
Right.
so I look at Cinepals and I look at Predator. And they had done Predator, but Steph was nowhere near it. So then I wrote back and I said, no, here's the link. You might have gotten her confused with somebody else. No, it was on there and they deleted it. I was like, why would they delete it? Why would they delete
The
Predator?
double down is crazy.
I'm like, the double down is crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is what I went like. I looked at it like this. Forget it. You can't win that. You can't win that.
I know.
How'd you like my segue monologue?
Everyone's been so great. So thank you. Oh, yeah. The segue monologue was awesome. I was like, the Christian's on one. You must have got a good pump in the gym today.
I went right early in the morning. So I like to do. I like going early in the morning. Get it done. And it makes the day a lot better. So
yeah. I like the morning too.
Yeah. You gotta beat that putts today.
Oh, what happened?
102.
You guys, can we lock in? Let's lock in early. Look me in the eyes right now. I cannot do this another week. We gotta lock in with me.
Well, the good news is that you don't have 0.
Okay.
The bad news is you have 1 to start.
Oh.
So well, that's okay. We're only 7 minutes in. You need another 101 to tie me. So we'll see if you can do that.
I thought you were talking about Mike. Okay.
No, no, I said, you know what I said is that you've officially taken Mike over. I can't believe that this day is here, but you are the champion of pausing internet right now. Mike didn't pause once. Mike didn't pause once on Tuesday. Couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to say it's like I've done everything except what we are gonna do is rewire. But I've upgraded. We've changed out the cords, the router, but the next thing, because we're like, this has to end.
Your camera looks great. The lighting looks great. Everything looks, and I said it doesn't happen during the digital reactions.
It's something about StreamYard, I think.
Yeah, it's weird. But you know what's crazy? It's like right now the channel is in really good shape as far as material and things that we have coming out. Like today, we'll get into it. You watched the Avatar trailer, yes?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Steph. Let me take this real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, don't say anything. Let me call you. I'm gonna put an ad on my show and just hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna run this ad and I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here it is. So I didn't really know what to expect when I heard of strawberry.me, but what it essentially is, it's a career coaching service. It'll help you move up the ladder to help you negotiate a better pay or land a job that you love in industry and that you're passionate about. So for me, you take like a quiz and then they match you up with a career coach. And I had Garrett and we talked for quite a bit. And so I wanted to give it a test. I wanted to say, well, I'm not going to really talk about this with the audience if I don't dig it. And I dug it. I dug it a lot. I found out a lot about myself. It's good when people are listening to you about what the goals are that you want to do, what you want to accomplish, suggestions, bouncing back and forth off somebody. Strawberry.me, it gives you the tools that you need so that you're the one in control of your career, and hearing it out loud and saying, well, maybe take time for yourself, maybe do this, maybe do that. It really helps. Because for me, there's one thing to just have a job that you're like, oh, I gotta make money so I can get my groceries or I can pay my bills. But do you want a career that you can actually say, look, this is who I am. This is what I do. That's what I've always tried to do. And I'll tell you, this conversation made me realize it even more. Good coach can really get you on that path. And that is what strawberry.me did. I had open conversation with Garrett for a bit. I was more open than I thought I would be. I felt comfortable, and it helped me. I'm already thinking of new ideas and things that I need to do in order to accomplish my goals. So I suggest you do the same. Head to strawberry.me/Kristian to claim a special offer and get started. That is strawberry.me/Kristian. Stop settling. Don't settle. Start building the career that you actually want. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. Look, I'm having a rough football season. I had a good week, too. The Giants played really, really tough against the Cowboys. It just wasn't my week. But tell you what was. My highlights from Prize Picks. It's so simple. It's so easy to play the game, and you just take some of your favorite players, and you can, it doesn't matter. Look, I'll give you an example. You use Barkley, Burrow, Allen, any of them. And Barkley's going to have more or less than one rushing TD. Burrow is going to have more or less than 2.5 passing touchdowns. Allen is going to have more or less than 270 passing yards. It's simple to play. Prize Picks, it's really easy. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Join millions of users and sign up today. Download the app today and use that code Kristian to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Kristian to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Okay, hi. Kristian left us alone together, finally. Hopefully he'll be back soon, but I am here to talk about a few things. He just brought up the Avatar trailer. For a second, I didn't know if he was talking about Last Airbender on Netflix. I'm like, are they even close to that? But then I realized he's talking about my beloved Avatar, James Cameron edition, Avatar 3. And there's 2 trailers of the 2 most anticipated movies of the year left for me are I almost called it Twilight. Always Twilight. It is basically Twilight season. As soon as October hits, you know what I'm going to be watching. But no, Wicked for good and Avatar. I've kind of cleared of all the just because I want to kind of go into them with no expectations or knowledge of what the story is going to be about. Sometimes I just think that's more fun, but I don't know if you've seen the trailer. Do you think that I should watch the trailers or does it give a lot away? I'm hearing the reviews. I saw Koi's review after One Battle After Another, and he was complimenting how the trailer gave away nothing for what the movie actually was. And I like when they do that. So if it's like that, like if you've seen the Wicked play and you know what the ending is, and then the trailer didn't give away too much, then I would watch the trailer. But I've somehow avoided the play not avoided. I never saw the play. So I don't know how Wicked ends at all. I feel like my predictions based off of when I gave my predictions to Roxy, she kind of gave me this like laugh that I'm either completely right or completely wrong. So I just want to be totally surprised. I'm trying to see if you guys have any suggestions. Yeah, haven't seen the trailers to those. So sorry, I can't give opinions. I'm just excited to see those movies. Those are the 2 left that I'm super looking forward to. But I will say I am excited for Frankenstein. I feel like that movie for some reason, maybe it's the cast or how they the director. I'm excited about it. Okay, maybe best to avoid the trailer. That's from Seattle KO. Yeah, I feel like I just want to be totally surprised because you guys know I'm obsessed with Avatar. I love the second one, And but there is the way they ended the second one. You know what my one grievance is? Spider. I have such beef with Spider. Like, I honestly want to be put into a ring with Spider and fight. Honestly, I don't think violence is the answer, but sometimes it's like, let's just like square up right now, Spider. Because honestly, I can't stand you. And then the way it ended, so like kind of spoilery. I'm like, is he gonna start dating the one of the Avatar daughters? I forget her name. Cause that feels like it's a little too freaky deaky for me. And I know that's kind of taking off the first movie, but we had the equipment and the science to create an Avatar body. We don't have Sigourney Weaver anymore. Like, can we do that? Okay, yeah, Spider was a weak link. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for understanding me. A trailer that I did see yesterday was The Bride. And then I saw the comments shredding it, being like, why we already getting a Frankenstein? Why is there two Frankenstein stories like being made without our consent? Like, this feels unnecessary. And they were like, this looks awful, ripping it. And I was like, it's definitely an edgy trailer, but I feel like it looks fun and it looks like a different take and it's definitely stylistic. And it's Maggie Gyllenhaal's, is it her directorial debut? I feel like I've never seen her name on the director slate. So I felt like it looked really cool. I'm like, I'm excited for this. And then in my Discord, the Steez chat, if you want to be a part of the best chat in the galaxy, Mike Joyce, who I think is in the comments today, was like, Dorina saw it early and loved it, and I feel like my Discord all thought it looked fun. Yeah, the Universal monsters are making a comeback. I feel like we got the notification a while ago that they were gonna unleash the monsters again. So I was like, why is everyone acting surprised and why are you guys being haters? I thought it looked good. But that was the main
All
trailer.
right.
So hey.
Here's my headphones. Yeah, this is the good news. Like, look at this. The good news is again that things are heating up with the show. You know, the bad news is that things like if I get a call from the director or the producer, I got to, no matter what I'm doing, I have to jump off and take it.
Right. Luckily, you have a professional in the room with you. Got your back.
Yeah, you sure do. That's why in a moment like that, I'm like, Steph's got it. Steph's got it. So yeah, I'm just like I'm balancing texts and phone calls, and this is a great spot to be at. Phone calls from directors and other things too.
Totally.
And going over like it's getting more and more real, you know. So as it gets more real, I was like, but I also like there was two things, and the audience that was in here yesterday, by the way, you guys are ballers. Like people sat around, waited, talked, had a great chat, waited. I came back, and man, it was like it was solid. So anyway, what did you talk about? So I don't
Well,
have
you just brought up the Avatar. I didn't bring up any
okay.
of the news stories
Okay,
without
okay,
you. I
okay.
was just talking about the trailers that were dropping, the Wicked trailer, the Avatar trailer, and then the Bride trailer is the only one that I saw because you know sometimes I try to avoid the trailers, but
yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't do especially Avatar. Avatar trailer was solid. We'll talk about that. And then well, where I was getting with that was that I did the Avatar trailer. I did that reaction to that. I released my One Battle After Another review. We have the Transformers 1986 reaction dropping later on today. Tomorrow morning is the Inception reaction and the Smashing Machine review. Saturday is going to be Demon Slayer episodes 5 and 6, and then 7 and 8 on Sunday. Monday, Ming and I are doing Tron. Tuesday, we've got what's the one shoot with Insomnia. We've decided to do it. And then I think by that point, if you and I can record on hopefully on you're good on Wednesdays or Tuesday next week. Wednesday?
yeah, both I'm pretty flexible on if you just tell me.
If you can get Tuesday, then we can try to get our Predator 2 up by Wednesday, and then we're just moving. We got a lot of stuff going on this week.
That is a lot.
Got a lot. And then yeah, I'm working on other stuff. So
Have you finished the Demon Slayer episodes yet? Because I forgot to give you a slight asterisk that I'm worried about.
I know what I think I know what you're gonna say, but well, two things. One, for season 1, we just finished recording yesterday episodes 5 through 8. So we finished that.
So have you met Zenitsu?
You know me and names.
The orange-haired guy.
Let me see. How do you spell it?
Zenitzu, I think.
No, I don't think so. Wait, is
okay.
Is he the one that's nervous about everything?
Yes. It's like so I just want you to know that there's only like a few times where, to me, even I think it's like I have no notes on the show except for him. I feel like they went so hard in the paint on him
that scared you about everything.
It gets a little unbearable for a few scenes, and then it does stop. It just
I didn't mind.
Almost got Harry off though. Like he was like, "Whoa, yeah," because it's very intense.
I don't think I've gotten to the super intensity yet. The only one, they were all like standing together, and he was like kind of freaking out at one point.
Yes,
but nothing too much that it was, it took me out of it. So what I did do, what we were gonna do is that, because we watched it on the dub, where we didn't do the sub, and the reason why is, and I said this in the review, I said, you want to know why I chose the dub over the sub? I said, because that's what Netflix gave me when I pushed play. And I didn't know the rules, so I started doing it, and then I also realized it's one thing to watch it like by yourself when you're doing, because I prefer the subs, honestly. Like if I was by myself, I wouldn't watch the dub version. I would watch the sub version. But when you're reacting with someone A, and when you're acting with someone B digitally, it's tough to go back and forth, look down at what's going on with the subs going, because you still in reaction have to make sure you're talking, so it's not just sitting there. Another reason people don't understand, why do people talk during reactions? One, then just watch the movie. Two, because of copyright, also you want to make sure that you're talking and saying things. And so when you're having that, I was like, it might be easier to do just the dub, and it's a really good dub, by the way. It's like they won awards on it and stuff too. So we're gonna stick with the English dub, at least for season 1.
I've seen both. I like the dub. I always will pick the sub version, but I think they do a good job.
I think they did a great job. So
Harry watched it that way too, because it was it's an easier way to get some people who don't watch it as much like involved. So for the greater universe of YouTube,
that's where I am. I'm there, and so we're gonna watch those. I'm trying to figure out, because you've watched all, because we're going to start the Indian-based films. As I told you, we got so many different requests for that. I am thinking it's either going to be Chris Carr or Tina that I put those two, and the reason that I'll probably lean towards Chris is because she's a little bit more available than Tina is. And I don't know if she's seen a lot of them, so maybe we'll start doing those together, because I'm trying to put people on series, because I know what Ming's doing. Ming's going to be doing Tron 1, Tron 2, Black Phone. That's what I got him on for now. Sam's going to be in not Inception, Christopher Nolan world for however long, until we start moving on to new things. So everybody's, and you're going to be in Arnold land for a bit. I was thinking that we just switched to Arnold movies now, but I was like, we might as well just finish Predator and then go to Arnold, because we got to watch Commando. I can't wait to see your reaction on Commando and the original Running Man, which, the new Running Man's coming out. So you talk about some great one-liners. Hey, Christmas tree, hey, light bulb. It's the best.
Oh my God. Oh, I had such a great moment. I was watching Jimmy Kimmel's monologue yesterday, and he brought up Back to the Future, and I was like, I get the reference. Yeah, it was so awesome. I looked at Harry, I was like, I get it.
And I love that. So, what was the reference?
It was that Biff was based on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was just hysterical, though, but I was happy to be a part of the community.
That's great. That's great. Okay, listen, let's get into some stuff. As I said, again, thank you guys for being here, being patient with me the last 2 days. I promise it's going to pay off when I can let you know who the producer and director are, and then once we set this Kickstarter, and it's going to feel great for all of us when we make this thing happen. We're going to make it happen. I know it. I know we're going to make it happen. So let's get into some stories. And the first story is the main story, and that story is Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is getting a new, slightly earlier release date, which is the following. We shall see. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse's release date has moved again, but we're now set to get the long-awaited threequel slightly sooner than expected. Find out when it swings into theaters. Once upon a time, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse was set to swing into theaters on March 29th, 2024. That feels like a distant memory now, and the movie was finally dated for June 4th, 2027, before being pushed back to June 25, 2027 this past July. Well, the conclusion to this trilogy has moved again, and we're getting it a whole week ahead of our schedule. Variety has confirmed that Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is now heading our way on June 18th, 2027. On this new spot, it opens around Father's Day and Juneteenth. However, it lands 1 week after the live-action How to Train Your Dragon sequel, and on the same day as Disney's animation Gatta, which will surely back down. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse made $384 million globally in 2018. It won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. Across the Spider-Verse followed in 2023, and while it missed out on the Academy Award, it made over $690 worldwide. Talking at CinemaCon earlier this year, Phil Lord told attendees that when Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse begins, Miles is a fugitive on the run from every other spider hero in the Spider-Verse. He added that Gwen and his other friends may or may not be enough to help him save the family that's been leading the part of the entire system. Filmmaking team of producer Phil Lord and co-directors Bob Persichetti and Justin K. Thompson also addressed the longer than expected wait for the movie. He said, "We know how important this franchise is to so many people around us. We just could not run it back. So we decided to take the time to make sure we got it just right." Lord added, "It's going to be a massive finale to the trilogy, and assured exhibitors that Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is meant for the biggest screens. We are prepping this movie especially for your large format screens. It looks insane." It was recently reported that a Spider-Punk movie is in the works from co-writers Daniel Kaluuya and Ajan Singh. The former will also reprise his Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse role as the punk rock Spidey. Plot details for Beyond the Spider-Verse are kept under wraps, but the last movie ended with Spider-Gwen gathering a team of heroes to track down Miles as he found himself stranded on Earth 42. Big update all the way around here. Steph, I know that you are also a big fan of these movies. So, from 2024 until 2027 now, we're getting in June. How do you feel about this information? Do you feel like it's finally happening?
Yeah, I think it's going to. I mean, it would be crazy if not, because 3 years delay kind of gives you. It seems like they just rewrote it feels like they must have rewrote the script and started over or something, because that's just such a long time. And I know that there was talk about like the conditions of the animators and the unbearable kind of time placed on them to get it done. And I was totally and still am in agreement with, they have to be working at a livable time or pace rather. But it is, I'm like trying to figure out what they're doing in 3 years, but it must I'm happy that they're just going to be totally confident with it, because it is so far some of my it's my favorite Spider-Man and some of my favorite movies ever. So it would be nice for them to stick the landing on the finale of it. And I appreciate the update, but it is kind of a bizarre update.
Yeah, I mean, look, the fact that they're moving it where they're moving it, and yes, that Disney movie is probably definitely going to get out of the way of this movie, because you look at the significant jump from what the first one did, critically acclaimed, wins an Academy Award, does pretty good at almost 400 million, and the other one goes, okay, that's great, but watch this, and does almost 700 million or whatever it does, and it's a juggernaut, and people really enjoy it. And the wait for this movie, there's some movies that you're like, oh, you're waiting too long, no one's going to care. And I think that was a bigger thing also back in the day when digital wasn't as much of a thing either, right? Because you could, I think Avatar kind of, which we'll talk about a little bit, kind of crushed that idea too. Because I remember everybody saying, well, it's 2009, now it's 2020, was it 22, 23 when the other one came out? And everyone's like, well, no one's going to care anymore. No one's going to care about Avatar. And I was like, you're crazy. And now, and $2 billion later or whatever it is from that sequel, and we don't really hold that anymore. So I think that as long as people can say, you know what I mean? It's like, look, okay, because I can easily say, oh yeah, I'm going to rewatch the first two. Oh, I'm excited for this one again. It's coming out. I'm excited. We just watched them again. Sam and I just watched. Well, she watched them first time. I just watched them again. And the fact, and it's funny because she's actually now has to go through that long wait that we all went through, and she's all caught up with the MCU. Also, we just finished Fantastic Four, so it's amazing.
Oh man, what a journey!
We started that a year ago. It was a year ago.
That's crazy,
right?
And consistent.
Yeah,
consistent. Yeah, and now she'll have to wait 3 years. Like
like everybody else. Well, now it's what, 2 years, right? 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah. So they do have the blessing of it being animated, so the actors aren't getting older. Right. I mean, they are physically, but we don't know.
Right.
Yeah, their voices will be fine. Right. Yeah, right. And so it's really just about and it is like when you rewatch the movies, it does feel like you could pause at any second and it's like a painting you could print and put into your house.
Right.
So I understand that. And it's so true what you're saying. Like it's selfish reasons that I'm like, can you guys hurry up? Because I want to see it so bad. But it's like I'm gonna see it whenever you put it out. So it's not that big of a deal.
Right. It's so true. And it's like by the time, as long as the movie's being hyped and everybody has a chance to get hyped with it, they're gonna go, okay, I'll revisit it. Oh yeah, I'm excited about it again too.
Yeah, so, just a good press rollout and they'll be totally fine.
That's exactly right. So it's gonna do pretty damn well. And people are excited about it, and rightfully so. So, and I also think what they didn't say when they were commenting on it, they were like, well, we didn't want to rush it. So we decided to take our time, and I'll give you a little bit of that. I'll give you a little bit of that and say, okay, that's good. They did that, but let's also not forget one of the main reasons you did is because you wanted to take it easy on the animators because you were catching some shit for giving the animators so much, the schedule you were giving them. Let's say,
you were giving them a year to create a visual masterpiece.
Right. They should address that. They should say, well, the schedule that everybody had, we needed to pull back. It wasn't like, oh, we need the quality. We don't want the quality to suffer. It's like, sure, but that's not the overall thing. Was that you were told, hey, stop putting all this pressure on your poor animators,
or we're gonna quit.
And so either way, good to see that they did listen, and now we're getting the movie in 2027.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Steph. Hold on. So say that again.
Like they would give them, they're gonna hopefully get the animated Oscar. You know what I mean? But just give us some time, basically.
Give us some time. How do you guys feel about the time? You think that this is good? Is it bad? Does it make sense? 2027? Can you wait? Do you like the earlier June? Do you think that right in the summertime is the perfect spot for this one? What say you? I also think it's a good spot because that's when it's summertime, and right around that time, kids are getting out of school too, and very popular. I know it's for everyone. I get it, but I'm just saying for this particular movie, also having the high school kids come out and see it, and even not even high school kids in general. Right around that time makes a lot of sense. Okay. This is a story that I am super excited about, Steph. Spaceballs 2. Now I forget, did you see Spaceballs 1?
Yeah.
You have seen that one. Oh, you did? So we couldn't find it on a different channel and then
let's re-record it.
Okay, let's
re-record it. Tell them I didn't watch it.
That's fair.
Delete this stream.
Delete the stream. Yeah, right. Just in general, let's get rid of it. Spaceballs 2. It is a highly anticipated movie. I cannot wait for this film. The Golden Bachelor's excited for it. Everybody's pumped. Get lost. So Rick Moranis officially returns to acting in his first reunion photo from Spaceball sequel. Moranis hasn't had a major live action role since 1997. It was direct-to-video sequel, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. There he is, the best. Rick Moranis reunited with his Spaceballs cast members Mel Brooks, Bill Pullman, and more. Moranis officially returns to live action filming for the first time since 97. The star will appear in the Spaceballs sequel alongside Josh Gad, Keke Palmer, and more. Rick Moranis officially returned to movie acting for his first major live action role since 97. On Thursday, Amazon released the first photo from the Spaceballs sequel table read featuring Moranis, Bill Pullman, Mel Brooks, and more. Little Shop of Horror star joined his fellow returning castmates for the first official table read for the upcoming Spaceballs sequel, with a photo teasing not only his reunion with Pullman, Brooks, George Weiner, and Daphne Zuniga. Where's Daphne Zuniga been? I'm so glad she's coming back. But also new casters, including Josh Gad and Keke Palmer. In the photo below, Moranis and the returning cast sit in a circle alongside the new stars in between reading the script, co-written by Gad and Lego stars Star Wars Rebuilding the Galaxy scribes Benji Samad and Dan Hernandez. Here's the very reminiscent stuff. Does this remind you of the Force Awakens picture that they took when they released that?
Oh yeah, when they were at the ranch.
Yeah, JJ and all that when they were this is what this I'm assuming this is kind of what they're spoofing here.
Totally.
I'm trying to see it. Where is there? I see. Oh, there's Moranis. He's sitting there. He's talking to. Let's see. Is that Josh Horowitz? It looks like Josh Horowitz.
Oh yeah, it does.
It looks like Josh Horowitz. Who's sitting in the middle?
Horowitz.
Who is sitting in the middle there? That's Josh Gad, Rick Moranis. I don't know who's in the middle there.
And there's Keke Palmer.
Right, Keke Palmer, Bill Pullman, Daphne Zuniga. Looks great. Lewis Pullman is right there in the white shirt. The dude from what's Anthony Kerrigan from Superman and Barry. Mel Brooks is on the Skype there. But I really want to know who the guy in the middle is. Does he look just like
Yes.
Josh Horowitz? Who is that? Oh yeah, then we have the dude from he was in the original. So I'm pretty psyched. I'm pretty psyched about this. I really hope that this movie performs I'm gonna have the same kind of holding my please fist together that this does well in the same way I did for Naked Gun, and Naked Gun did okay. But this is one of those ones that I want to see return. Another comedy you get to see in the theater and spoofing all the stuff that has come now with all the TV shows and movies Star Wars has done. I hope it's just a Star Wars thing. I hope they don't go into Star Trek and all this because Spaceballs was really Star Wars.
Yeah.
I
hope so too, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's a good time right now with how serious everything is to have like just a really fun, stupid spoof movie. But it has such a great cast. I love the additions of it. I think it has the opportunity to kind of branch multiple generations, like parents showing kids it and it just being hopefully a fun time. I do agree. I hope that they stick just with Star Wars. And then I'm curious if they're going to spoof like the sequel stories or kind of like the character arcs or what they're going to do exactly story wise or draw in some current affairs with it. I'm excited to see what the script looks like, but I'm genuinely excited for this and I hope it's just like a really fun time.
So I want to give you a quiz. Mel Brooks, how old do you think Mel Brooks will be when this movie releases?
70?
Go up.
Really?
You're trying.
Oh, Mel Brooks. Okay, Mel. Okay, I think isn't he like 90?
Keep going.
95.
Keep going. How old he'll be when this comes out? How old will he be?
100.
101 years old he'll be when this movie comes out.
He's
awesome
such a legend.
And he's still got all his wits about him. I love it.
Like him being on the sky. Oh my God, what a legend.
He'll be 101 years old when it comes out, this movie.
Yeah, I was confusing him for Rick Moranis for a second, but 101
That,
and writing, working on the script, insanity.
I love it. I can't remember what screening it was. I remember when Ellis and I went to some screening at the Fox lot when Fox still was screening movies before they sold to Disney. And I remember getting elbowed by Ellis next to me. And I'm going, what are you doing? He's, look. And it's Mel Brooks in the theater. And we were just like, whoa, just like watching like royalty walk through.
Right.
It was awesome.
Literal royalty.
Yeah, I can't remember what movie it was.
That's goals.
Yeah, it was awesome.
101. Man,
Man,
I really hope he has like 20 more years in him.
I would love for him to be the oldest living human in history.
Yeah, right. Like
what a well-deserved
comedy gets you. Yep.
100, right? Laughter. 100.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's the best. And I'm telling you, and he looked. And Dick Van Dyke, someone brought up too. Dick Van Dyke's another one who was just like, again, amazing how they're able to. I mean, Dick Van Dyke is 99.
Damn.
So let's say how old is Mel Brooks?
Awesome.
Mel Brooks' age today. So that's how much. Let's see, Mel Brooks right now. Yeah, they're both 99. They're both 99. Mel Brooks is older. Dick Van Dyke was born on December 13th, 1925. Oh, no. Sorry. Dick Van Dyke is older. He was born December 13th, 1925. So he'll be 100 this year. Mel Brooks will be 100 next year in June. So Dick Van Dyke's actually older. Crazy. Yeah, you were right there in the 70s there when you're thinking of Moranis. Rick Moranis is 72. So you were in the right area.
Okay.
Nuts.
72.
So
that's nuts too.
I'm so excited. And look, and that Lewis Pullman, next time I talked to him, I asked him whether or not he'd be in Spaceballs, and he knew at that point he was in it. He was playing coy, and rightfully so. But I love that he's doing that movie with his pops. So I'm torn on Josh Gad because there's a lot that Josh Gad does that I like. There are a lot of performances he does that I'm not a fan of, right? Obviously, is Olaf great? I think he's one of the best panel hosts ever. Like, he did some great hosting and he's a big Star Wars guy. He's a big Star Wars guy, like all those things he used to do with Daisy Ridley. So he's going to be locked into it. I just feel like they're going to have him play John Candy's son and he's going to be like Barf Jr. or something. And I don't think he's the guy for that. They'll probably make him a little bit more like, I don't know, maybe he's a little bit more whiny. I think, who would have been great? What's his name? Adam, I always get him, Adam Levine and Adam Devine. Who's the singer and who's the comedic actor? I always forget.
I think I don't know now. That's funny. Yeah, I think
I'm talking about. Perfect. Yeah, he would be a great son.
I was gonna say who would you think? Yeah, that's
Barf.
funny.
He'd be a little Barf. Adam Devine. Yes, would be a little Barf. That to me would be great.
Yeah, I like Gad. I do think he's Andy has range because he can sing really well. I haven't seen him in too many things, but the things I've seen him in, I do like. So
I think it is.
But I know he's kind of polarizing in that sense.
Yeah, I don't find him at polarizing as much as sometimes I find him really good, as I mentioned, and sometimes I just find him straight out annoying.
Okay.
And I don't want Barf's son to be annoying. I hope that it's the opposite. And it's like, no, he was great. Because I think he's very talented. I just don't. There's a lot of times that he's supposed to be like the that I've seen him as like the best friend. And I'm like, oh, he was obnoxious. He wasn't funny, or likable. And I hope he's not obnoxious in this.
Yeah. I think we'll probably come down to how he's directed too. But I think you're right in terms of the character. It does seem like out of the new people in the cast, that seems like what's going to happen.
But wouldn't Adam Devine would have been a great
that is funny.
For John Candy. I mean,
you
could definitely see.
Yeah, he's funny.
Funny, super funny. He's just like naturally funny. And
likable. So is, speaking of new cast members, Keke Palmer. She's just like one of those people that when she talks, it's funny and she's not trying.
I guess that rumor about Ariana Grande being in this didn't happen.
Right.
She was supposed to be in this.
And I think that would have been fun for her to just, like, continue with the comedy, which I think she's
Yeah.
so good at.
Yes. I think she's great. Did you see the trailer for Wicked yesterday? Did you watch it?
No, I didn't because I
Yeah.
feel like people are like, it kind of gives some of the story.
Yeah, but I
And
mean, not for me, it wasn't enough to it ruin anything. It's just kinda, "Oh, that's where they're
okay.
going with it." So anyway, what do you guys think about Spaceballs 2? Is that one that you're gonna see in the theater? Are you gonna check it out in the theater? What do you think? Do you think it's still time for Spaceballs 2? You think they can make it work? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know whether it is in this live stream, on the replay, or on the Clips channel, where we hope you guys have been going. Trying to get to 15,000 over there. So go over there and subscribe, will you? Show a little. Okay. So let's real quick. I know you talked about it briefly, but Avatar. I know you didn't get a chance to watch the trailer, which I'm surprised because I know you're as much as me like a big Avatar fan.
I know, but it's the same thing. It's like because I don't have a channel where I have to
Yeah,
watch stuff like that, sometimes I'm like, I like the element of surprise
I'm with you.
going into it.
I'm with you. For me, the only thing today is because it was in the show notes and I wanted to talk to you about it. But other than
The
that,
spider in it,
he is, and
like a
I was
lot.
yeah, and I was confused about when you're gonna rightfully be like that damn spider and shake your fist when you watch it. But I thought it was incredible, the trailer. I thought it was incredible, and I wanted to be sitting in the theater watching it.
Right. I
I
know. I will
can't
be
wait.
there opening
Can't
weekend,
wait.
regardless of how I feel about Spider.
Right.
I trust in James Cameron. I love the story. I'm so into it. I should probably prepare myself because James Cameron loves his character. So I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like he's not going anywhere, and I think
Yeah.
I need to come to terms with that.
Did you say we don't have Sigourney Weaver anymore in your thing?
I
When you were
thought we
talking about?
didn't.
No, she's still in it.
Oh, okay, so they
Yeah.
could create an avatar body for him.
For Sigourney Weaver?
No, for
Ooh. Who?
Spider.
I'm confused.
I was saying Spider likes the daughter of
The
you know
right,
what
right,
I'm saying? So I'm
right, right.
like, how is
Well,
that gonna
that's right.
actually
Yeah,
work?
yeah. Well, you got to see the trailer. They kind of explain
Okay,
what.
okay. Because then I was like, I forgot. I need to rewatch it. I thought Sigourney Weaver wasn't there, and I was like, there's no tech to turn him in to an
Mm,
avatar. And then I'm
mm,
like, now you have like kind of when you have a little kid on an adventure story, and you're like,
right,
damn, now you have to deal with the baby,
right. Little spider baby.
the
So we got to
spider
see.
baby.
Yeah, but anyway, I really enjoyed the Avatar trailer. I think it's going to be, it's going to be the biggest movie of the year. There's no doubt about it. Especially, you could have had debates about it, and you rightfully so would have had debates going, oh, maybe Superman or Fantastic Four, or any of these movies are going to compete with it and get close. It's going to blow all those movies out of the water. Obviously, now, I mean, a lot easier to say that now, but it's going to blow all those movies out of the water. It is definitely going to reach a billion. Whether it hits 2 billion, I don't know, but it'll definitely do a billion. It's an event. It is like I said it in the trailer reaction. There are certain movies that, and not that you don't want to see in the theater. There's tons of movies you want to see in the theater. There are very few movies that you have to see in the theater. Like have to. Like even big Marvel movies today, I can wait until streaming. I don't have to see it in the theater to really enhance my experience. It would, but you don't have to. You have to see Avatar in the theater. Like you have to. It's built for the
Yeah.
theater. It's sound, the sound system, everything about it. It is built for the theater. So
Yeah, he kind of built a legend around it by the wait. Like the wait for the
yeah,
second one and the creation of all this technology and enhancing IMAX
mhm,
single-handedly in a lot of
yeah,
ways.
yeah, and
It's
3D. I
like
mean, it revolutionized 3D.
right. Right, that you're
Yeah,
like, "Okay," like, I feel like even for the people who don't love the story, especially the first one, there's still a camp of people who still go just for the visual aspect of it.
Because it's like for those people, I think it feels to them like, okay, I don't really necessarily love the stories, but I feel like I'm going to an adventure park. Like I'm going to an amusement park. I'm going to like I know that maybe I'll never watch this movie again, but for those 3 hours, I'm gonna have the glasses on and I'm gonna be looking up and it locks you in and it puts you there and you feel like you're there. You can smell the jungle, you can do all these things, and you're there because you like I said, it's built for the theater. Like it's built
Right.
for the theater. It's like you cannot get the same experience from that movie at home that
No.
you just can't. There's
No.
and some people try to make the argument, well, that's every movie. It's not. It
It's
it it,
not.
it really isn't. Like this like there are just certain ways to watch it and like, you can still enjoy the story and like I like the second movie a lot and I'm looking forward to doing that rewatch because I don't know if Sam's seen one. I know she hasn't seen two. So we're gonna watch those
Oh
before.
my gosh.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's
watch
gonna be
those.
so fun.
It's
Sam's like
gonna
a gold mine for,
come on.
like, the newer movies.
I almost wanna, like, have you watch those with her.
Yeah.
It'd be
I
amazing.
love those movies so much.
They're so good. Anyway, but the second one, the story is so good and emotionally, it gets you whether you're watching in a theater or not,
Totally.
but the visuals are just incredible. All right, what do you think about Avatar Part 3? Are you excited for it? Will you be seeing it in the theater? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know, please. Okay. Right now, about 50 minutes in, I guess we'll do one more story and then we'll get to your questions. I'm going to skip the gymnast thing. We'll get to Millie Bobby Brown some other time. I like Millie Bobby Brown, but not for this. We're going to talk more about where the hell is that story? I like that. Oh, Denis Villeneuve. And so he won't cast Bond until next year. That makes sense. So Dune and Prisoners filmmaker Denis Villeneuve won't even begin searching for a new actor to play James Bond until well into next year. Deadline reports that the search won't begin until he completes production on Dune Part 3, which begins filming in July and is expected to shoot throughout the rest of this year. In addition, their sources say he and his collaborators are seeking a fresh-faced male actor for the role and one who is required to hail from the British Isles. That rules out quite a few names mentioned for the role. It's also said ideally the plan is to cast an unknown, potentially in their late 20s or early 30s. A lot, however, will depend on the story and how they plan to approach the character. Stephen Knight is penning the script, and the trade sources suggest one possibility is that he might go back to Bond's beginnings as a Royal Navy commander, the period before he's recruited by MI6. While even they report acknowledges things could change, one thing that is certain is that the new film is a new Bond, a new start, fresh everything. So, Steph, part one, the fact that they're waiting until after Dune to even announce who this is going to be. Yes, no. Why are you teasing us, or smart move?
I think it's probably a smart move. I think he's so engulfed in Dune, and it's why his films are so amazing because I think he just gives everything to each film that he partly is for the suspense of it all, and then partly is probably just for focus. Like he probably doesn't even want to like get to that chapter, and that was probably part of his agreement of signing on. Is just like I need to finish Dune, and then we can go full steam ahead in the Bond world and casting Bond. And then maybe also depending on their age range, they want to pick someone at that time so that they can move forward full steam with that person.
I also think it makes a lot of sense. As much as I'd like to see Aaron Taylor Johnson do this, and I think he'd be a great Bond, I think it makes a lot of sense to cast a nobody, or I shouldn't say nobody, but an unknown. Because it there are few movies and few IPs you don't need an actor, a recognizable actor. It's like Superman. You didn't David no one knew David Cornsweet was. Now he's Superman, right? And you see him as Superman. It's the same thing with Bond. It's like, and you lock up this kid and you get him, okay, you're new James Bond, but guess what? We got you for 5 movies at a shit price. and you don't care because this is going to be your career defining thing. And then by 6th movie, you'll make a lot of money, whatever it might be. But you lock that kid down and you got it. And they're going to do that. And I love the idea of, have we seen, and I wish Mike was here for this because the answer very well might be yes, but have we seen a movie yet in the Bond franchise where Bond was recruited and we don't see him in MI6 yet? Have we seen that yet? And let the audience tell me that too. I don't feel like Daniel Craig. I feel like Daniel Craig was already part of it when they started. Have you've seen the Bond movies?
No.
Oh, none of them?
No.
Oh,
so
wow.
maybe when closer to we can start
we'll start
getting into it.
Yeah.
Harry, sometimes he'll fall asleep to like cuts of games.
Mm-hmm.
And he has I don't know if it's out yet or it's the new Bond game, but it's a young Bond who's just starting with the agency and like to become a 007.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool story.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're kind of approaching.
Yeah, I like it. It's like you're like, that's Bond because he's kind of small and stuff,
right.
And then you're like growing with him.
So I'd love to see a younger Bond, being recruited and then finding him. I'd love to see that. That would be amazing. So
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay, what do you guys think about it? You excited about this? Put your thoughts in there about Bond and how they're going to do this. Should it be an unknown? Should it be an unknown, or should it be someone that we do know? Give them a chance to kind of take the mantle, because Daniel Craig was not really that known either. He was around, Layer Cake and other things, but he wasn't like super well known. But are they really gonna get an unknown this way around? And should they? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. All right, we're gonna get to your questions in just a moment here. But before we do, I'll tell you about 2 more of our great sponsors, and I hope that you've been taking advantage, man. This is what you got to do. Check it. What's crazy is that it's fall already. It's coming. And I got 2 kids. The back to school rush, it's already here. We're getting the early morning drop-offs, the after-school activities, the soccer games, and the last-minute supply runs. Don't forget about the extra trips for groceries, gas. Days get busier, and it all adds up. There's an easy way to earn real cash back every time you fill up your tank, grab a bite to eat, stop on essentials. Whether you're driving across town for the soccer games or picking up snacks for the school lunchbox, Upside helps you keep more in your pocket. In fact, Top Upside has given back $1 billion to its users. The free Upside app, it gets you cash back on daily essentials, whether it's gas, groceries, dining. And yes, if you're asking, it's real cash back. There's no confusing rewards, points, credits, just money. And you can transfer it straight to your bank account. Next, claim an offer for what you're buying on Upside. Then pay, as usual, with a credit or debit card. Follow the steps in the app, get paid. And since I learned about this thing, it has been so beneficial. Fits in so easy to my wife's schedule, to my schedule. Find out how much you can earn. You got to download the free Upside app. You got to use that promo code Kristian. You get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. An extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Using that promo code Kristian. I'm so happy that I have discovered Upside, and you will be too. I'm going to paint a scenario for you. I want you to picture a bald eagle, which is standing on top of a silverback gorilla, and that's riding on top of a T-Rex. What do you think you call that? You know what you call it? Confidence. Pure confidence. And that's the kind of confidence that you need in the bedroom for that next level wolf riding besides a velociraptor in a Lamborghini through outer space type of experience. You like that? So do I. That is where Rougiette's Go Long comes in. It's not just another ED pill. It's a confidence game changer. Go Long combines 2 doctor-trusted medications in one dual-action formula to help you get hard and go the distance. Hell yeah. Plus, the effects last for up to 36 hours. That means that you can feel confident all day and night, and then some on the next day, too. Getting started, it's simple. Connect with a board-certified doctor, 100% online at rugiet.com. If prescribed, your treatment ships discreetly to your door. Ready to level up your confidence in the bedroom? You head on over to rugiet.com. Use my promo code Kristian, 15% off your first order. That is rugiet.com. Use that code Kristian. Make sure to use my code so they know that I sent you. Thank you to Rougiette, and of course, Upside. I'm giving you guys deals, man, and I hope that you're supporting the show that way by doing just that. So thank you again. All right. Oh, I forgot to do this. They keep telling me this. I keep forgetting to do it. And I'll post here. And I don't know PLD or Luke. I don't know if you guys added it already, because someone again reached out yesterday about. I'm only doing this for. My birthday's next week. And
Yes.
yeah, so I am. I'm putting. I did it for my family, but then audience started to ask about it. I have an Amazon list. I just put it in the chat. You get something great. If you don't, that's okay. Just put it in there, and then I'm deleting it after next week. So I put it in there just because people have been asking me about it. And Luke and PLT are gonna put it in the description also. So if you want, if not, that's cool. All right, let's go. First question. RQM DSMD says support for Steph on a Thursday live. The sports
Hi, thank
Sports
you.
coming in. You got 29 so far, Steph. Not bad. Not a bad
Okay.
to start at the 1 hour. That's pretty good.
Let's
That's pretty good.
go.
Can we get to 101 to tie? 101. I think it's 101. I'll give you even if it's 102, we'll say it's 101. All right. Next one after that again. Thank you, RQ. Can we get Steph all the way there? I think we can. Let's do it. Nathan Drake. If one battle bombs but gets awards attention, isn't that still a loss? Isn't money the main goal for a movie? Do awards really bring in a lot more money? It brings in a lot of notoriety for the studio. It brings in stuff. So there are certain movies, there are definite movies that understand that it's going to up the quality of their studio if they get awards, if they get the more opportunities will come to them if their film is recognized. So yes, sometimes they make that investment and say, okay, look, the chances of this movie making that back in the theater is probably slim to none. But we're confident enough in the film itself, who we have in it, what we're going to accomplish, the stuff that we can do in digital and other things afterwards. And then again, the notoriety the bonuses and stuff that you'll eventually get when you get nominated. And I think that's exactly what they're doing with One Battle. There's no world where that movie is going to make a profit. This is no way. There's no way. It's a $175 million movie. In the same way that like Killers of the Flower Moon, that one too. So a lot of times, yes, the money is the main goal for a movie, but I don't think it's the main goal for this one this time around.
Yeah, I feel like we've been talking about that a
Yeah.
lot. It felt like
Yeah.
from the beginning, and it was, even with they've had pretty good marketing, but it feels like it's still one of those movies that I feel like everyone's going to eventually see, and I've only heard good things about it, but I don't think that it's getting a ton of people to the theater, and I think that they've known that.
I think so too. I think there's like, if there are executives over there who thought, because $175 million, let's say that movie needs to make, let's be kind and say $325 million, right? Which will probably have to make more than that. That movie is not going to make 325 million. It's almost a 3 hour movie. It is not a movie for everybody on all ends. There's no world where that movie makes $350 million worldwide. If it does, I'd be very surprised. Then even that would be really 375, 400 is what they're going to be looking at. It wasn't intended for that. It was not intended for that. Joyous Romer,
Yeah.
support for Steph. May the force be with you guys. Hey, Christian, will they explain what happened to Mando's Starfighter? Did you watch the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer?
Yeah, I did.
It's funny, I didn't.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, it looks cute. It's an extension of the show.
Right, but it's not like do you think it's like a did it
Game
blow you away?
changer?
Right. Now I knew that I've been saying this. The intent
Yeah.
of that movie is again not to be a game changer. The intent of that movie is just to convert season 4 into a movie and make money out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I do think it's gonna be good.
I
But
like your
because it's
positivity.
just yeah, I do think it will be a good movie. It just is but it is an extension of the story, so it's not like anything insane because it's just picking up where we left off low
Yes.
key.
And it's like the same thing that like Sex and the City was for the movie
Yeah.
itself and making a movie out of it. Okay. Miss Stacks D, outside of Avatar, are there any films worth watching in theaters for the remaining months of the year? I mean, it depends. If you're asking in regards to, blockbusters and stuff. There's a few, but if you're looking for movies in general, like
I think Wicked is an absolute
right.
Like if you're a part of that group, it's like that one's more like community based, where I think it will be more fun to see it on screen. But if you're talking about the original context of Kristian's point, like have to because it's a better experience. I think it's more so you can like talk about it with everyone.
Yeah, I mean, look here for the rest of the month. Like I would recommend One Battle After Another, like we just talked about. It just depends. Are you a Paul Thomas Anderson fan?
Yep.
Do you want to see that at all? Do you not care? In October, you got The Smashing Machine, which I just saw, and I would recommend seeing that in the theater if you want to see like must-sees in the theater, though, not necessarily. You got Tron Ares, depending on where you stand in the Tron side of it. Black Phone 2 could be a fun one to see in the theater for sure. Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. It's one that I'm looking forward to. Steph, October 31st, Back to the Future, wide re-release.
Oh, that's awesome.
Go see that with Harry in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nuremberg is coming out. Predator Badlands in November. Christie, I really want to see Christie also. November 14th is Now You See Me, Now You Don't, and The Running Man. 2 more movies. You got this Wicked for Good, as Steph was mentioning. Zootopia 2, good for the families. That's going to be a big one. That's like the first one I read so far that families and kids can actually go see too. December 5th, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, another one. You got and then Avatar. So the major 2 big ones are, I think, Avatar and Wicked, as Steph mentioned.
Yeah. Those are like the 2. There's like 5 that you named that I'm gonna go see, but those are the 2 where I'm like, I'm gonna get my tickets early.
Right.
I'm gonna be there opening weekend.
Yep. Links. Disney raising prices, and now Kristian's playing ads 10 minutes into the show. Everyone's trying to get that back. So here's my contribution. Well, no, the reason why I shot the I play the ads earlier on is because, like I said, I got a phone call from the director in the middle of doing the show, and I had to take it. So Michael Jaguar, support for Steph.
Thank you.
Always. Hey, Mr. CJ, just wondering one thing about you two. You know what?
You're gonna leave. Okay.
How you two doing? Thank you. We're doing good.
Very good. Thank you.
Joshua Gonzalez. I'm watching A Different World right now. And any old shows from late 80s, early 90s you still watch? I'll tell you the 70s show. Oh, Steph, I really hope, and I've showed you clips for it and you laughed. You should watch an episode or 10 of Three's Company.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You really should. You'd love it.
Yeah.
But I've been, and I also want to go back. Like I was scrolling around. I'll bring up like old shows to my wife to watch, and she's like, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "Let's watch Alf," and she won't.
Alf.
You ever seen Alf before?
Yes. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Hey Willie, Melmac, Willie. Yeah, I'm surprised they never did an Alf movie. Really shocked, especially now.
Did they not?
No, there's never been an Alf movie. Huh. So they should definitely do an Alf movie.
Yeah,
definitely, but just don't spend too much on it. ZB, support for Steph holding down the fort. She sure did.
Thank you, ZB. I see you. You see me.
She sure did. Hey, Mr. CJ, Steph has her own pause it, thanks to her internet. Ugh. Yeah, do you know the pause it moments? That's Sam is when we do the reactions, if Chris Hemsworth takes his shirt off or anybody else, she goes pause it. And I've been those are her moments for me. My most recent one, I think, was
that's great.
Anne Hathaway riding the motorcycle and as Catwoman. My last pause it moment.
Oh, her like one of 2 scenes.
She's in a lot of scenes in that movie.
I feel like she's in when I think about it, like I feel like she was so underused in those movies. Yes, yes. I would have loved I mean, I don't really have notes because I
Wow.
love the trilogy. Yeah, but I feel like it was like I don't know, I guess it was in the same way I felt like Selena in the Batman where I'm like,
Okay.
it's like kind of a main character, but
She had a lot to. I thought she had a lot to do. I mean,
maybe I should rewatch it. I
you
just
should watch
remember
it
being
again.
like,
You should
Anne
watch it.
Hathaway's barely in this.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we just watched it recently. I thought she. I mean, it's like again, it's like a 2 hour and 40-minute movie.
That's true.
Mirjam, support for the lovely Steph. You guys rock. Thank you, Mirjam. Gotten you to 34 so far, Steph. Not bad. Not bad. Ed at the movies, Demon Slayer is a gorgeous and the story is fire. Sadly, I couldn't keep going because the Nestor for me is just so unbearably annoying. That's the one you're talking about, right?
Yes,
Watching with
I've heard that many times. You have to
really
push through.
okay.
Yeah, I have. And I honestly get it. I do because there's I really like zone out. When I rewatched it, I
Mm,
zone out when he hits the screen cuz it is like they went way too hard in the paint. But
okay.
there are people like I saw some people being like no Zen is too slander and I get it cuz like he does have a great arc,
Hmm.
but sometimes and it's like it's good with animes they just want to be like this is
Right.
the character's good moments and their flaws and then they press it so hard but it's like the screaming gets unbearable.
Okay. Shoot. All right. Well, did you watch Winston or did you watch it too? Did you watch our
Yeah,
reaction? We did. You
I
watched
watched
that?
the first one.
I
Yeah,
love that.
hell yeah, I did.
Good, good, good. Nathan, The Bride looks fun with Bonnie and Clyde. That's the one with Christian Bale.
Yes.
I didn't see the trailer. That's one I'm just gonna go see in the theater. I'm not gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it looks fun. It
Good,
does. I was
good.
like, "Okay."
I'll see it. He's
Very
one of my favorite.
stylistic.
He's one of my favorites. So,
Yeah.
um, Crashing Coyote. I fear Peacemaker's dad is gonna see Judo Master and say, "Ah, another got in here and kills him to reveal her effects." Then Cena is correct as I'm so behind. I didn't understand anything that you wrote just now. I'm so behind on
Oh,
that show. It's one of these things like Steph, I don't know what it is. Peacemaker was a show for me. I couldn't miss it. Season 1. Couldn't miss it. I've liked what I've seen so far of the show. I just have not had an impulse to go and catch up on it. Like Tulsa King just came out and I'd rather watch that.
I didn't know that dropped.
Yeah, the new season just
Harry
dropped.
probably heard you. He loves
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah.
I love Peacemaker, but there are moments where I'm like, "Damn, I kind of wish they dropped all at once because I'm
Mhm.
ready." It feels like a story that I just wanna some shows are just better all at once where you
Binge,
can
yeah.
kind of binge it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I do
I'll
get what you're saying. I don't know if I think that's a joke, but
I'll get to it. I'll get to it, I hope. But I was so psyched for that show, and now I'm just like, "Oh, yeah, the show's still on here." Java Juice, first super chat ever. Thank you, Java Juice. I'll be doing more to support this channel in the future. That's also awesome. I'll tell everybody, hold out and wait till the Kickstarter comes out, then support. That's where I'm gonna be asking people for their support because I just feel like this these you guys are going to make this thing come true. It's going to be you guys.
yeah.
And we're going to do it together. You're all awesome. Thanks for all that you do, Chris, Mike, Steph, and Rock. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Luke James 1. Excited for Tron Ares. Loved Downtown Abbey. Didn't like Downton Abbey. I said downtown. Downton Abbey. Didn't like The Long Walk. Really? Was just waiting to see how they die. Wow. Christian the Goat and Steph the Legend. Appreciate that. Did you see The Long Walk yet, Steph?
No, no, I haven't seen it.
It's a good one to maybe do with you when it comes out on digital release. It's a tough
Yeah,
one to
I
watch.
probably wouldn't have seen it by then because of that. It's like I keep hearing how tough it is to watch.
It'll be out soon. It'll be out like real soon. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure that out. William Trolley, 1 out of 2. This is the first time I've been able to jump on a live show. I just first found out about you, Christian, from the Celebrity Impression Dating Game. Oh my goodness. I love the reactions and can't wait for what's to come. It's really nice. Thank you, William. And I wish that you were around, Steph, during the Schmoes No Days because you would have been great at those. But do you remember? I don't even know if you know what we used to do for that.
No.
So we would choose a bachelorette, and then she would turn around, and all of the crew, whether it was a good or bad impression, would do an impression
Oh,
of,
that's awesome.
and then the bachelorette would just get rid of the person, each round until there were 2 left, and then it was great. Well, a few times we brought in Jamie Costa
And that's great.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. It was a good show. That was actually going to be the show that we spawned off into something, and then the Schmoedown was created, and then that show took a backseat quick. Johnny Bravo, Mel Brooks is 99 years old. What a champ! Unbelievable. He's walking. I mean, he's healthier than most 70-year-olds.
Crazy.
Go pal. Did they really write First Roll since 97 in like 4 consecutive sentences? Yeah, I miss Moranis too, but that's a little excessive. Well, I mean, it's a big comeback. It's a big comeback. We haven't seen the guy in a long time. That's going to be the story. That's going to be the story is the comeback. William follows it up. He says, I'm stoked that you're getting into anime as well. I've never watched Demon Slayer. It's been on my list forever, but now I've started watching it so I can watch along with you guys. I love that. Yeah, I mean, look,
that's great.
Steph was one of the main people who sold it to me, because my history with this show or this in general is that I got invited to the screening of the movie and I said, I'm going to go see it. And Steph said, don't you dare. And the audience said, don't do that. You won't know what's going on. And so then I said, what about doing a reaction to the show? Winston's like, I've been wanting to watch it. And I said, let's see if the audience cares. And what's funny is the first episode, it did fine. I mean, the second one didn't even do that well. Or the second video rather, but the first one did it's like 20,000, right? Which is fine. But there are over 300 new people who joined the channel because of it. And in comparison, like we did The Dark Knight Rises, which did like 80,000 views, brought in 130 people. So it just shows in there's a lot of people who love this show and want to see their show.
Right.
And if it's a little community that's watching it, but it's a bunch of brand new people, bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Johnny Bravo, can't wait for Steph's reaction to Commando. You and me both. Some of the best. I eat green berets for breakfast. So it's like she won't remember all this. So I can definitely do the quotes.
Right.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. It's so.
Does he come up with those, or do they write them for him?
Probably that. But like, there's so many good ones. Remember when I told you I'd kill you last? That's right, Matrix. You did. I lied. Eclipse. Wait. What do you mean we don't have a Weaver anymore? Did Cameron recast Kiri? P.S. Can you believe Kristian hasn't seen Atla? What's Atla?
I think it has to be an acronym, right?
Yeah, Attack. No, it's not Attack on Titan.
No.
It's Atla. I know what Atla is.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. You gotta let me know, Eclipse, what's Atla. But I don't know what that is. So no, it doesn't look like they cast Weaver. Recast.
Oh, Weaver. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, yes. I haven't seen. I have not watched that. Hey, Mr. CJ. As a Transformers fan, I never knew your opinion about the human characters of the franchise. Let's just say that watching Transformers 1 last year was so relieved. Your 2 cents, please. I love Transformers 1. And so, Mr. CJ, if you're a fan of Transformers, and when this show is over at, I think it's at 3 p.m. EST, we're going to release Transformers, the 1986 reaction with myself and Chris Carr. It's going to be on the channel here today. But yeah, my opinion about the human characters inside of 1986, like Spike and Daniel, like I love them. They're great because they're just side characters. They're not like the main characters. I know in the TV show, Spike had a lot to do, but they're not the main characters. In the main movies, Shia LaBeouf and everybody else who they made the main, Mark Wahlberg, it's like, get out of here. It's like, I love those guys, but it's like, get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want you. We want the damn robots in the same way like the apes. The apes should be the lead characters, and they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Transformers 1, there aren't any humans. I love that.
No, it's so good.
I love that movie. It's
best.
so bummed I'm not getting a sequel on that one. So
I know.
Slightly Toasted, you should react to One Punch Man. Here's the problem. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's an anime.
Oh, okay.
It's one of everyone has their set of favorites, but that's always kind of in a top 10 list.
Right. Okay, let's see. Johnny Bravo. I think the frustration on Spider-Verse 3 for me is that it was supposed to be released months after part 2, and part 2 not having a real third act with a big cliffhanger. That's true, and I think that's probably why they did it that way, because they thought that they were going to release it in time, but now that they didn't, it's like what can you do? It's just it's a cliffhanger, and you got to deal, you know?
Yeah. Like, what? I want to know what happened behind the scenes. Really, like, did they each get like a year off to
I know.
recoup and
I
then
don't know.
restart?
Maybe you could take a breath. Go
Yeah.
Pal. Casino Royale opens with Bond's last mission before joining the 00 section. I argue Dr. No starts right after. Yeah, so they really no one ever saw him like getting recruited though. So that's great.
Mhm.
That'd be great.
That's
Johnny
kind of what
Bravo.
happens in Kingsman, right?
Yes. Yes.
I love that.
I love the first movie. The first one's great.
Yeah,
Everything else.
so good.
Matthew Vaughn needs to get out of that world. Johnny Bravo, Avatar 2 in Dolby on mushrooms is fantastically magic.
I
I'm
could
sure
see
it is.
that for sure.
I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure of it. Okay. Mike Joyce, why does the Empire use AT-ATs? They seem impractical. I mean, unless they're stomping around, they probably didn't think that things could knock it over. Yeah.
The Empire is like super flamboyant. Everything is style over substance sometimes. Like I feel like it was like because they look cool, you know, and they do have quite the effect until you figure out how to take them down.
It's true. Johnny Bravo, your intro to the Rougiette ad always cracks me up. Thank you. Hopefully you guys are checking Rougiette out. It's no joke. Rougiette. Word up. Okay. Let's see. I'm putting my Smashing Machine review out soon also. I did the out of the theater, but isn't Paul Walter Hauser too old to play Farley? No. Paul Walter Hauser. How old is he? Let's see.
I think he's in his 30s.
He's 38. Let's see. And Chris Farley age. He was Chris. Well, shoot, he was 33 when he died. Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow. I mean, it depends on when are you taking, when is it taking place is the question, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Joey DW, Christian may have been a fan since Predators review 15 years ago, and you haven't aged a day. Well, that's nice, but that's not true. Any danger of a Predators reaction? Cheers. People keep asking me, look, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do Predator 2 with Steph. If Predator 2 does well, then we'll consider Predators. But I'm still thinking that we're gonna go Predator. We finished Predator, we're gonna do Predator 2. Then I'm gonna take a break and jump into Arnold movies, come back to Prey right before Badlands comes out. So I don't know. Predators, maybe not. Don't know yet. So thank you, Joey. Very kind of you. Go Pal. Didn't Ellis used to bring up Alf all the time? Oh yeah, he had an Alf impression. We used to do, it was me, Adam Ray, and Ellis on the show. Adam Ray would do Tony Danza, I would do Arnold, and then Alf did then Ellis did Alf, and we did
that's funny.
the three of them. It was the bits would be the three of them together. It was pretty great. Corey Number said there is an Alf movie. It's terrible. Watching it from when though? Like not anything recent. I'm talking about doing like an actual remake now. Mike Joyce, I'm glad to see Spider becoming an important character in Avatar 3. He's such a fan favorite, right, Steph?
Oh my gosh, don't trigger me. That's the most rage bait comment I've seen today, Mike.
He knows it. Bobby Jackson, I bet Steph's cam probably doesn't freeze during reaction because of Riverside from recording separate video. That's true. That's true. Yeah, we don't have any. The Riverside is great. Really a big fan.
It is.
Yeah. Joey DW, I just saw one battle after another at a 70mm screening here in Sydney. I hope it wins every award. PTA, Leo, Penn, Del Toro, sound design, the hills. I mean, yeah, it's solid. I mean, it's going to be in the conversation for a lot of the stuff. Absolutely.
Did you like it better than Sinners?
Such different movies.
I'm just thinking of like the two ones people are talking about for awards right now.
I think it's more deserving of Best Picture than Sinners as far as what they do. Or yeah, that's tough. I think it's got a better. It is a better shot of winning Best Picture than Sinners does for sure. Rohit. Sorry, Rohit. Steph, you're fit as fire. You look like you're about to drop the hottest mixtape. Yep.
Oh, hell yeah, already did. Working on the next.
Yeah, that's why they paused because it was just they couldn't handle it. Cody Spencer, thank you, Cody. Very kind of you. Hey y'all, I think I met Cody. I think I've met Cody before at some of the events. Hey y'all, at what point do you consider a video a success? For me, I don't have time to watch it when it's posted, so I add it to watch later. Do you take this into account? Is there any way to track something? Yeah, of course. So the way that works with the YouTube is that it'll give you, it'll tell you in your analytics. It's like a down arrow going at less people are watching this than normal. It'll give you a check of like normal from what you normally get, or a green arrow, more people are watching this than usual, right? Obviously, you always want the green arrow. A check is nice. Like the little green check is nice for certain ones. It starts to build up like an average of what you do. So yeah, of course, Cody, absolutely. It takes into account. So like, for example, right now, that first episode, and this is the beauty of the reactions. Like this, it's different. Like the live shows themselves. There's really, like, if you watch like the live show tomorrow or the next day, of course that's helpful. No one's going back to watch this episode that we're recording right now in 3 weeks from now, because the topics aren't relevant anymore and the things aren't relevant. However, people are still watching the end game reaction. Thing just crossed almost 500,000 views. So it's like,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's because those are evergreen topics and things that can happen. So that's why I also added them. I never had any evergreen content to my channel. I always had out of the theater reactions and reviews, and that's relevant to the time search, rightfully so. You're like, oh, well, there's things coming out now, and I'll look. But I didn't have evergreen stuff. And it was like both Luke and Greg Albert were like, you should really consider trying to do more reactions and stuff too, because you like watching movies, you give your opinion on stuff, you can add some of your humor in there, and you can just find the right team, and that's exactly what we did. So there you go. Thank God for those digital reactions too, because I've been wanting to do stuff with Steph like forever. So now we did it. Ryan S. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. My little one's birthday
Happy birthday.
The little gangsters that is coming up soon. And I don't mind telling you this story. It's embarrassing, but the payoff is funny. We were in the city and we're walking. And I let one go, Steph. It just happens. And
yeah, you should see Harry. It's constant in public.
Yeah, I let one go. So the little one goes, Dad. And I go, what? She looks like this. She goes, you know what you did. And you're not she goes, and you're not even embarrassed about it. It's the best.
She's the best.
She's the absolute best.
Does she have like bad tantrums? Like, I'm wondering what the downside of her is.
Yeah, she does. She's not in public, which is good.
That's good. That's good.
At home, her fits have been better. But she'll
get. The price of a very funny, creative kid, I think, is often that they're emotional, so they have to figure that out a little bit.
She has little things that she has little things for sure. But yeah, my birthday plans, we're having some people, we're going to meet some people at a place over here by me. And we're going to meet some friends and have some drinks and stuff. I already did. And my wife is making me a baked ziti, which I'm excited about.
Oh yeah. That's your favorite. Yeah.
Also excited to see Rick Moranis back after almost 3 decades, right? Who isn't? Steph, right. 45 so far. That's good. Let's do 101 for Steph. Come on, guys. We can make it happen.
Come on.
Bobby Jackson, can't wait to watch the Transformers 86 reaction. I hope, I'm telling you, I do want one of these things that I think they're just going to do okay. Like Warrior, I thought would do okay, and it crushed. Did 140,000 views. I'm hoping like we get one of those for like, one of these random movies, whether it's
right. That has like a
like
cult following.
Yeah, like 1986 Transformers. I'm like, oh my God, I woke up and Transformers had 300,000 views. I'm like, what?
Right.
I think it'll be like 10. I was happy that The Last Dragon did 15. I didn't think
that's awesome.
I didn't think 6,000 would watch that one. But I'm glad that they did. Johnny Bravo, is your anticipation different for movies from fellow YouTubers like Chris Tuckman, Shelby Oaks? We'll definitely be supporting you on Kickstarter. Well, yeah, listen. So you mean you're talking, is my anticipation different for movies from YouTubers like Chris Tuckman, Shelby Oaks? You mean looking, Johnny, I'm not sure what you mean as far as, am I looking forward to his movie? I am. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to review his movie. I might do like an out of the theater or something, or give my initial, like, I want to interview him and have him on the show about it. Because, whether I like it or not, I want to be, because I've worked with him, so I want people to be, I don't know. I just don't want, the honest answer is, if I don't like it, I don't want to do that. And if I do like it, people are going to go, oh, you're just saying that because you know him. You know what I mean? So I think I don't think it's a, I don't know how, I don't know yet. I shouldn't just say that in general, but that's where I'm leaning. But I would like to have him on the show to talk about it because, as I mentioned with this Kickstarter, it was very much inspired with what he did. And that's another reason why. It's like he should be commended with the resolve that he always had. Even when he started doing reviews after Mark and I remember him reaching out to us to do collaborations and stuff and all that. And like he's a hustler, man. He works hard, and I'm not to be condescending, I'm very proud of what he's done. So I'd love to talk to him about that. So, and I appreciate you, Johnny, that you're going to be supporting the Kickstarter. I hope everybody does. Joyous Romer, support update on when Ellis will be in studio whenever he's in New York. I don't know if he's coming in for Comic-Con, but if he is, he'll be here. Mark Long, hi. Kingsport, Cal, is one battle on par with There Will Be Blood? I don't know if it's on par with that. There Will Be Blood. Then no. I really liked one battle, and on a rewatch down the line is another one. No, I wouldn't say that. Boogie Nights is still my favorite. You've seen Boogie Nights, right, Steph?
I don't think so.
You've never seen Boogie Nights?
No, you just did that like Doc.
Marty, we've got to get Steph to watch Boogie Nights.
Nice. I don't think so.
Most of the movie will have to be blurred.
Is it like X-rated?
It's about porn star.
Oh. Then I definitely haven't seen it.
No, you would remember Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights is my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movie. Okay.
Oh, well, no.
What?
Burt Reynolds. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, Burt Reynolds. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Don Cheadle, Heather Graham, Julianne Moore.
Stacked. It's. Have you? Okay, so let's see. Paul Thomas Anderson. Have you seen There Will Be Blood?
I think I've seen There Will Be Blood.
Okay, what about that was Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yep.
What about Punch Drunk Love? Adam Sandler.
Maybe I haven't seen There Will Be Blood.
I Drink Your Milkshake?
No.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to do a Paul Thomas Anderson.
I have to be honest. Daniel Day-Lewis. I haven't seen all of his greats, like all of the Academy Award ones.
Right, we got a lot to do.
Yeah,
Don't you dare watching these things. Don't watch it.
Okay.
Geek Lodestars. Transformers 86 will bring a lot of people. It's our most watched video on our channel. Really, people love that movie and love seeing new reactions to it. Is that true? I honestly just did it because I love the movie.
That's cool. I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna see reactions. That's the movie review for sure. Let's see, where is it? Reaction. I'm looking. Hold on. I'm trying to look at Transformers 1986 reaction. Hold on a second. Let's see how they do in general. Oh, shoot. I'm looking here. The Cinepals, 162K. Real Rejects did almost 100K on it. Okay, 156 for White Noise Reaction. Okay, 21K for that one. So who knows? Maybe it does well, maybe it doesn't. I have no idea. I literally just did it because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. So definitely one of my favorite animated movies. GoPal just picked up the Transformers 86 in 4K. That's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
I know having physical copies is becoming more and more important.
Did you see that? Had you ever seen the 86 Transformers movie?
No, I just said I haven't seen it.
Oh, you said that. Okay. My cat, I'm more hyped for Spaceballs 2 than anything Star Wars.
That's hysterical.
I hate to say that I agree with them.
That's hysterical.
So if I had I got to see a trailer for Starfighter first.
I feel like it's going to be good. I do. Like there's too many good factors going on of that movie where I'm like,
it's the first Star Wars movie I've been really excited for.
Yeah, I'm excited.
In quite a while. So, well, granted, there hasn't been a Star Wars movie since 2019, but it gives me that bit of maybe it's a fool me once type thing. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it.
Star Wars is too much like legendary years that they always have a chance to get me fully locked and loaded again.
Let's see. Boom or bust.
Do.
I can't get over Fantastic Four falling off a cliff for me after Sue's speech. Gets too convenient and wish Moral Dilemma was explored more. First half is an A+. I just watched it again. I liked it a lot. I did say, though, I think that I said I needed to watch both Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four again.
Yeah.
And I've seen them both twice. The 3 comic book movies, I've said this already. Thunderbolts is number 1 with Fantastic Four right underneath it, and then Superman number 3.
I'm actually opposite of you.
Yeah, okay. You're Superman 3, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts?
Yes. Okay. And it did not fall off for me at all in Fantastic Four, but I don't want to say you're wrong, boom or bust. I support your own mind to have your own decisions.
Go, pal. Which is Predators versus the Predator? Predators is the Adrian Brody one, and the Predator is the I couldn't believe how bad it was. It's the Shane Black directed movie. It was terrible. I just remember a hotel room scene and just remember being so disappointed by that movie. I'll never watch it again. It's awful. Predators is like a different planet in Adrian Brody. I liked it because they had the Predator music. Oh, I liked the fact that they used the Predator music, but I've only seen it once and I don't remember loving it. Ellis liked it a lot better than me, but people tell me I should go back and revisit it. So I'm thinking about it. Neeks 2890. Mel Brooks, man, talk about a guy that should be arrested for man's laughter. You guys rock.
Oh, Kristian, that's funny.
Rip a big one outside today. Cheers. Thank you, Neeks. Appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Go, pal. Boogie Nights is a must-do reaction. 100%. There's going to be a lot of blurring and stuff too. But yeah, that's one of my. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. So that's kind of the point of the reaction series is going through. Right. Nathan Drake, love Charlie Sheen. Doc Feldman is a douche. I like that they brought that up too. That whole thing. Did you watch the Charlie Sheen doc yet?
No. But that's interesting because I feel like people confuse them sometimes. I didn't know there was a relation.
Oh, so what happened was so my buddy Andrew Freed, who's been on the show before, he's produced the Val Kilmer doc, Welcome to Wrexham, Chef's Table.
Right.
He did this Charlie Sheen doc also.
Oh, hell yeah.
He I asked him when they were doing, I said, did they ask him about Charlie Sheen? I mean, about Corey Feldman. And he's like, yeah. So Corey Feldman made accusations against Charlie Sheen that said that during the filming of Lucas, the movie, that Charlie Sheen had sexually assaulted Corey Haim, the late Corey Haim, and like was really graphic in what he said that Charlie did. So I was like, I wonder if they're going to ask him about that. And they asked him about it. And Corey Haim's wife said never had heard Corey ever mention anything about that. And
wow,
wife or mother? Maybe it was mother. Maybe it was mother. Who said that never heard anything about that ever about it, and that it was just Corey Feldman's thing. And then he really, I mean, Charlie was like, "F that douche" or whatever too, and he was like 100% not true. So they brought it up though. So
yeah, I'm hearing really great things about that doc.
Doc's great. It's really good. You should check it out. Eclipse, hot take. Transformers 86 is only good if you grew up watching animated series. I disagree. I love the franchise, but I couldn't get through that movie. I disagree. I watched it with Chris Carr. She had never seen the animated series. So Johnny Bravo, is Braveheart on the list of upcoming reactions? It's on the list for sure, because now, Steph, have you seen Braveheart?
Yes.
Okay. Winston has never seen it, and that's been a conversation that we've had. So Winston will be the one watching that one, but like Winston and I we're in Demon Slayer land right now. And that's why at one point it was the Arnold movies for him, but Steph is already in that lane. So we're going to give Steph the Arnold movies. Plus she likes Arnold. So we're going to do that. Go, pal. What's there is excellent, but I think less stuff you can't show than you would expect. The Roller Girl intro is worth the price of admission. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's great. Steph will love that movie. She'll love it.
Yeah,
she'll love it. Legend MM600. Transformers 1, that movie rocks. Love you both. It really is so good. It's
so good.
Transformers 86 is my favorite, then Transformers 1.
I mean, that movie really was my surprise of the last year of just being one of my favorites.
It's really good. Go, pal. Man, F Corey. Lucas is so much fun. Plus, Baby Winona. Yeah, that's right. Winona Ryder's in that one too. I haven't seen Lucas in God knows how long. It's a long. There's no world where Steph has seen that movie. Doesn't probably even know what it is. Yeah, it's
no
an
idea.
old '80s movie. Charlie Sheen, Corey Haim, Winona Ryder. It's like a very, very old school movie. Okay. Oh yeah, Bumblebee is my third also. Mirror Domains, right? The
Probably same.
Live action movies, Bumblebee is my favorite, and then you can just
the first Transformers, and then I don't know.
Yes, you can just mix and match the rest of them. They're all just forgettable.
Yeah.
59, still not bad, Steph. I think that's a good fight here today. It's a good fight. 60.
It's a good
sorry.
fight. Thank you.
60.
Yeah, Transformers is one that I'll literally never touch unless it's like Transformers 1 gets a sequel on the internet again, because that fan base is similar to the Snyder.
Wow.
Brutal.
Wow, I didn't even know they had a fan base.
Yeah.
Armada,
oh my gosh.
New show Lowdown with Handsome Hawk is out now. What's that? You know what that is? I don't know. Well, thank you for that. All right. Well, we did it. 60. I think that's pretty damn good. It's a good show here today.
Yep.
Steph Sabra, tell the kids where they can find you. What's going on in your channel?
Tuesday, Thursdays, dropping new videos weekly, and then Sunday live, usually around 5 p.m. PT, but you can join my Discord, which is in the bio of my YouTube page, youtube.com/Steph Sabra, and I update there if any time changes happen for the Sunday stream.
And you can check out Steph here every Thursday. Plus, we are trying to do at least one reaction per week. We are going to be recording next week so we can get Predator 2. Then we'll jump into the Arnold movies with Commando, Last Action Hero. She's seen Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, so we'll probably skip those. The Conan movies, I'm sure she's never seen. True Lies, never seen?
I have.
Oh, you've seen True Lies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a few that she's seen, but a lot of the other ones she hasn't checked. And I don't think we're gonna do like Eraser and those types of things.
I wish I could have seen True Lies after I saw some of his other stuff.
So you've seen Terminator 1, Terminator 2,
and
Predator,
True Lies.
and True Lies.
Yeah, and we talked about the other one I saw with the action hero.
Oh, Last Action Hero you saw?
Yeah, I think I did. I don't remember any of it. I just remember him getting the toy for his son.
No. That's not Last Action Hero. That's Jingle All the Way.
That, yes.
Right. Yeah, and then
I haven't seen
Kindergarten Cop we're definitely watching.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, okay. And the original, it's Armada. And we'll be watching the OG Running Man. We'll be watching Running Man before Glenn Powell's comes out, which would be perfect. So
okay, cool.
Yeah. So that way you can hey light bulb, hey Christmas tree. It's my favorite. You snap your neck like a chicken. Twins is another great one. Yes, for sure. Put the cookie down. Anyway, it's not a tumor. You know that line, right?
No.
It's not a tumor. You don't know that one? Wow.
No.
Okay. Twins. We're gonna watch Twins. Yes, we'll definitely watch Twins. 100%. Julius. Vincent.
Man, I didn't know he had so many movies.
Classics.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna. He was like the biggest movie star in the world during the 80s.
I wasn't alive.
No, I know, but he was like, Kindergarten Cop. We're definitely watching that also. So we're gonna be in the Arnold world in the way that Sam is in Nolan world. Steph's gonna be in the Arnold world. Armada, them cookies are so good. Phil Hartman. That's right. Good old Phil. I got to see Jingle All the Way again. I haven't seen. Maybe we'll do that for Christmas. Because I don't even remember that movie that well. To be honest.
I don't remember it at all.
Steph will love Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, she will. That's what I want to do at the end after we watch all of them and see which one is her favorite that we watched, because I think Kindergarten Cop will probably be up there for her. I agree.
Okay.
With you. Yeah, it's a good one. All right. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks to Steph for holding down the fort for the first 10 minutes of the show. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors here today. And thank you to you guys, as always. Thanks for the support. I've been getting a lot of really nice messages about the pilot upcoming and everything that we're doing. I appreciate it. Haskell, all rise for the judge. He did 51 homers, tied for Ellie. He's the best. They're playing lights out right now. Tied, playing lights out. Okay. That's what I think about everything else. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We'll be back here tomorrow. Capes and Cowls, myself, Winston A. Marshall, and Chris Carr back on the show. So thanks again. Appreciate you, and we'll see you on the flip side. Thanks, everybody. Bye.